Hi students, how are you? I Sunita, your social science teacher. I am sure you are utilizing your precious time in the right manner. Today we are going to start our second chapter, Social and Political Life, Part 2. The name of the chapter is Role of the Government in Health. In the previous section, I already taught you about the role of government. Today we start our next topic. Again, I start with the story. You just take out your textbook and read the story yourself. Just I tell the summary of the story. In this story, there were two friends, Aman and Rajan. Aman comes from a well-to-do family and Aman belongs to a poor family. Both friends were suffering from viral fever. Rajan went to private hospital for treatment. There he got all the best facility and special care. The doctor asked him for many tests and prescribed him a lot of costly medicine, and its treatment cost is more than 3500 rupees. Aman went to the government hospital. There he had to wait in the long queue at OPD counter. What is the meaning of OPD? OPD means outpatient department. When he turned, come back, examined him and take to only blood test. People were crowding around in the test room. He got the test after 3 days and he went back to the hospital. There was a different doctor that day. The doctor prescribed him only one fever reducing medicine and his treatment cost is just only rupees 150. As you saw in the story, both were suffering from the viral fever, but Rajan's treatment cost is higher than the Aman's treatment cost. The difference arises due to the private hospital and government hospital. This is our main topic. So tell me, give me one name of the private and government hospital in your area. Yes, tell me please. Yes, the private hospital is KIMS and the government hospital is Medical College. Now let's discuss on the public and private healthcare services. From the above story, you must have understood that we can roughly divide up various healthcare facilities in two categories, public health services and private health services. Public health services. What is the meaning of public health services? The public health service is a chain of health centers and hospitals run by the government. The main important thing, the public health centers run by the government. They are linked together so that they cover both rural and urban area and can also provide treatment to all kinds of problems, from common illness to special services. At the village level, there are health center where there is usually a nurse and a village health worker. They are trained in dealing with common illness and work under the supervision of doctors at the primary health center. What is the full form of PHC? Primary Health Center. Such as a center covers many villages in a rural area. At the district level, is the district hospital that also supervise all the health centers. Large cities have many government hospitals such as the one where Amans was taken and also specified government hospitals such as ones in Hakim's Sheikh. The health service is called public for many reasons. Why we call the health service is public? There are so many reasons. In order to fulfill its commitment of providing health care to all citizens, the government has established these hospitals and health centers. Also, the resources needed to run these services are obtained from the money that the public pay to the government as tax. and such facilities are meant for everyone. One of the most important aspects of the public health system is that it is meant to provide quality health care services either free or at a low cost so that even the poor can seek treatment. Another important function of the public health is to take action to prevent the spread of diseases such as TB, malaria, jaundice, cholera, etc. I hope you understood about the public health services. Yes, the public health services run by the government for rural and urban area both, and the cost of the treatment is very less here, and all the facilities are given by the government. Our next topic is private health facilities. There is a wide range of private health facilities that exist in our country. A large number of doctors runs their own private clinic. In the rural area, one find registered medical practitioner. RMPS means registered medical practitioners. Urban areas have a large number of doctors, many of them providing specialized services. There are hospitals and nursing homes that are privately owned. There are many laboratories that do test and offer special facilities such as X-ray, ultrasound. There are also shops from where we buy medicines. So the private health facilities run by the private persons, and most of the doctors are in the urban area, and there are many laboratories that to test and offer special facilities such as X-ray, ultrasound. Okay, as the name suggests, private health facilities are not owned or controlled by the government. Unlike the public health services, in private facilities, patients have to pay a lot of money for every service that they use. Today, the presence of private facilities can be seen all around. In fact, now there are large companies that run for hospitals, and some are engaged in manufacturing and selling medicines. Medical shops and found in every corner of the country. So, due to this discussion, I hope you understood about the public health services and private health services. Now, our next topic is healthcare and equality. Is adequate healthcare ability to all? In India, we face a situation where private services are increasing but public services are not. What is then available to poor and mainly private services? These are concentrated in urban areas. As these services are run for profit, the cost of these services is rather high. Medicines are expensive. Many people cannot afford them or have to borrow money when there is an illness in the family. In order to earn more money, these private services encourage practice that are incorrect. At times, cheaper methods through available are not used. For example, it is common to find doctors prescribing unnecessary medicine, injection or saline bottles when tablets or simple medicine can enough. So, what can be done? There is a little doubt that the health situation of most people in our country is not good. It is the responsibility of the government to provide quality healthcare services to all its citizens, especially the poor and the disadvantaged. However, health is as much dependent on basic amenities and social condition of the people as it is on healthcare services. Hence, it is important to work on both in order to improve the health situation of our people, and this can be done. Look after the following examples. So, in the Kerala experience, in 1996, the Kerala government made some major change in the state. 40% of the entire state budget was given to panchayat, they could plan and provide for their requirements. This made it possible for a village to make sure that proper planning was done for water, food, women's development and education. This meant that water supply schemes were checked. The working of school and anganwadis were ensured and specified problems of the village were taken up. Health centers were also improved. All of this helped to improve the situation. Despite these efforts, however, some problems such as storage of medicine, insufficient hospital beds, not enough doctors remained, and these needed to be addressed. So, due to Kerala experience, they can spend 40%. The entire state budget was given to the panchayat to improve the healthcare system. So we have another example for the Costa Rican approach. Costa Rican is considered to be one of the healthiest country in the South America. Which is the healthiest country in the South America? Costa Rica. The main reason for this can be found in the Costa Rican constitution. Several years ago, Costa Rica took a very important decision and decided not to have an army. This helped the Costa Rican government to spend the money that the army would have used on health, education, and other basic needs of the people. The Costa Rican government believes that a government has to be healthy for its development and pay a lot of attention to the health of its people. The Costa Rican government provide basic services and amenities to all Costa Ricans. For example, it provides safe drinking water, sanitation, nutrition and housing. Health education is also considered very important, and knowledge about health is an essential part of the education at all level. So that's all about the chapter. I hope you understood about this public health care system and private health facilities. Okay, and this is your assignment. Define these terms: public, private, OPD, and communicable diseases. If you have any doubt, any problem, please call on my number. That's all about this session. We will meet again in the next session. Thank you so much.